dumped, like, they said they might find like 50 goat heads in the river. Then they said they went down, they were doing a story on it here, and they went down to Tybee Island, down there in Savannah, and on the beach, and how they were finding cups of blood on the beach, and basically the police is like, oh yeah, they just doing they just doing sacrifices or witchcraft or whatever. Move along. Like, what the hell? This is what we, like you said, this is the city. Like you go to these rivers, it be chopped off goat heads, and then I'm sorry, but they literally interviewed the little witch warlock. Yeah. Well, yeah, you know, you use and then he was like, you use a male goat for this reason and a female goat for this. And I'm watching the news like, bro, this is crazy.
But he don't get a strike.
Right.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to goddamn animal cruelty?
Nigga do an animal sacrifice. You know, shit, nothing but likes.
Right.
You know.
Got followers. He probably gained followers.
Yeah.
Oh, you all right?
You know, but we mentioned the herb, you know, the whole channel comes down.
Right.
This is society that we stay in, man. Like, if you're not awaiting the destruction of this place, like, you be in the, like, brothers in the spirit now, like, brothers like don't give a fuck. All brothers want to see this place destroyed, man. That's the energy that brothers moving in. Like, these jobs, that might just be me. You know, you be at work on edge. You know, you hope the economy crash while you at work. Yeah. All right? You hope it crash. You see, every day you go in, when this shit go in, man. You see? Yeah. This is the energy that the prophet is in. Like, the hell with this place, man. Someone that's trying to pursue a dream now, all right, you was meant to be destroyed, man. Because if you can't, if you're not in the spirit of seeing Yahweh Shai come through and wreak havoc in this place, man, all right, your spirit is off because this place is so wicked and satanic, man. Yeah. And it's only getting worse. Like I said, he's normalizing these things now. Yeah. They interviewing the witches and warlocks. Yeah. Nigga got a segment, you know, right. On Reason and Penny, you know, how to sacrifice a goat. Some crazy shit, man.
It was a whole section. And then out in Florida, they was saying how you got these whole witchcraft out in Florida where you go by the train tracks and it'd be a bunch of coconuts and chicken heads. Like, they chop the chicken heads and they throw them at the wheel. Bro, it was a whole section just dedicated to, this is the witchcraft. And I'm like, come on, man, how is this normal?
And then, what, you remember they used to call Eve the chicken head?
Oh, yeah, right.
You know that shit went back to some type of ritual. Everything this man did was ritual, man.
Right.
Everything we see in the industry is some type of ritual, man. He just normalized, dressed it up, make it look cute. Right. Let a nigga make up a dance to it.
Right.
Even that nay-nay. Remember the nay-nay? How going to the Baphomet? The same way that the Baphomet stand with one hand up and one hand down. Yeah. You know? Shit gotta go, man. You like, God damn.
Child hitting a name.
Yeah.
It says, if so be, thou shalt be able to profit. If so be, thou mayest prevail.
Yeah, so the Most High, like, look, if you can tap into the left hand, all right, you might have a chance. But the Most High knows that he's going to cut this man off from that left hand energy, man. All right? And Esau is going to be exposed, man. You know, when you cut somebody's go-to off, all right, it's a whole different game. Yeah. You know, like a football game, if you cut off that star receiver, you know, you take him out the game, now it's a whole different dynamic. Now you got to move different. You know, and that's how Most High he's gonna break this man down. Just like we said, it's like a boxing match in the spirit. And the Most High is gonna break him down. All right, he's gonna cut the ring off from Esau. Now he's gonna be very limited on how he can move. You know, and once you take that witchcraft off, we're gonna see Esau losing, man. You know, go ahead.
Verse 13. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsel.
Yep.
Let now the astrologers,
Yep.
the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee.
Yeah, he's weird because they're watching these screens right now. Like, see, the elites, you know, not watching those damn, all right, college football, man. You know, they concerned about rulership.
You watching polite?
Yeah, they ain't watching polite. None of them niggas, man. No, the elites is concerned about rulership. So they're watching the men, all right, who's exposing them the most, man. Because they know that we've tapped into something. They can feel this energy. Like, even when you go in the ritual, these seances and different things, they got it where when you say different words in a certain pattern, it creates an energy.
Yeah.
Well, the Most High on the right hand side, he has the scriptures worded a certain way that creates a certain energy, and they can feel it. Now they're weird.
It's numbers,
Yeah.
the numberology with the Hebrew and the words.
Yeah. There's a certain energy that's going for, like when the scripture talk about spiritual warfare, this is real. Like it looks like we're not doing nothing out here speaking these words and bringing our precepts, but this is a heavy energy that's going forth through the earth, man.
If I may, because I was reading this book, and one of the main things they speak about is war. That's a heavy point. I've been meditating on that. Because with war, when you study like war in the 15th to 16th century and so on and so forth, the winner of each war was the one that was more innovative than the last general. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The most innovative general won. But this style of fighting that we fighting, this is the most innovative way of fighting. Because this is a new way of fighting. We are literally kicking our enemy's ass with just straight spirituality and words.
Yeah.
Like there's never been an army on the earth that defeated the armies of the earth literally by just, and we're just a signet. We're just a sign, and we're pushing out words and vibrations, letting the winds of the word of the spirit carry it, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I say this is a heavy thing that we do. And the apostles been on it lately, like, brothers should be on fire, because every video that goes out, it takes away from this man's empire, man. Just like the walls of Jericho, man.
Mm-hmm.
What they did, they walked around blowing their trumpet. We're blowing the trumpet, man. We the vessel, we the trumpet, man. You know? And it's speaking the overthrow of this society, man. See?
And you know, if I make those words that we put out there, it stays on loop.
Yep.
Just because like a video that we might have did 10 years ago,
Yep.
it might not be on your mind, but in the spirit, it's out there and it's on a loop so that anybody that ever come by it can watch it. And that's spiritual. You can't get around that.
It says, let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee.
Yep.
Behold, they shall be as stubble. The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame.
Yeah, so all this, just like in ancient Egypt, you know, they had witches and warlocks and priests on the left-hand side. The Pharaoh had his top witches and warlocks, you know, and they could imitate some of the things that Moses was doing, but it came to a point where they couldn't imitate, you know. And what happened? They got overwhelmed by the power of Yahweh Shem Al-Shai. This is what's happening now. Esau is becoming overwhelmed, you know, and these top witches and warlocks, a lot of them gonna suffer, all right, the nukes, man. You know, they're gonna conjure up all these demons, you know, put these spells on billions and billions of people, but they're gonna die in fire, man. All right, because part of our law was what? You're supposed to burn the witch, man. That's why America is gonna get burnt like it's gonna get burnt, man. It's gonna be like burning a gigantic witch, man. You got it, bro.
It says, there shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to sit at.
Yep.
Thus shall they be unto thee with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth.
Yep, go ahead.
They shall wander every one to his quarter.
Yep.
None shall save thee.
Yeah, nothing is going to, all right, reverse the destruction of America, man. All right? That's why it's going to be, you know, with such great power all over Michigan, man. All right? There don't be no, you know, helicopter, you know, like the California fires. They be trying to, no, there's not even going to be a solution. All right? This place is going to be turned to a lake of fire, man. All right? It's going to be irreversible, man. See?
No branch.
No roof, no branch.
I got something for you. Just some of the witches of the other nations. Esau gonna meet this match. This is Numbers 23, and I'm gonna start at the top. And it says, and Balaam said unto Balak, build me here 7 altars and prepare me here 7 oxen and 7 rams. That's that numerology, 7, 7, 7. And Balak, did as Balaam had spoken, and Balak and Balaam offered every altar a bullock and a ram.
Yeah, and this is nothing new. Like trying to put curses on Israel, enchantments on Israel. See, it has worked this time for the most part, but see, that's why Yahweh Shai, you know, truth shall set you free. Free from what? These enchantments.
Right.
The truth has set us free from these enchantments, man. All right, but this is going back when you had the king of Moab. All right, you had the Midianite warlock. You know, to do what, man? Try to put curses on Israel, man. Go ahead.
And it says, and Balaam said unto Balak, stand by the burnt offering, and I will go. Peradventure, the Lord will come to meet me, and whatsoever he sheweth me, I will tell thee. And he went to a high place.
Yep.
And Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, met Balaam, and he said unto him, I have prepared 7 altars, and have offered unto every altar a bullock and a ram.
Yep.
And the Lord put a word in Balaam's mouth, and said, return unto Balak, and thus shalt thou speak. See, Esau gonna meet this.
Yep.
What you think? I've been deceiving you this whole time, but now the Lord gonna tell you what it is. Yeah. And it says, and the Lord put a word in Balaam's mouth, and said, return unto Balak, and thus shalt thou speak. And he returned unto him, and lo, he stood by his burnt offerings, and he and all the princes of Moab. And he took up his parable and said, Balak, the king of Moab, hath brought me from Aram out of the mountains of the east, saying, come, curse me Jacob, and come and defile Israel.
Yep.
And it says, how shall I curse whom the Lord have not cursed?
Yeah, so you have the elect in this time that are not cursed. See, we're in the time we finna see reward, man. Spiritual powers, you know, help from the angels. You know, we're in the time where the Most High is gonna have favor on his elect. And ain't nothing Esau can do. And see, Esau's finna be in the spirit. He's finna throw some enchantments out, man. You know, brothers, just be mindful, you know, with the social media music you listen to, especially these new niggas, man. All right, be mindful. These niggas is putting out heavy seances. All right, these niggas done did some rituals before they made the song.
Yeah.
These niggas is going into some deep sexual magic. You look at these niggas, man. You know, what they call that emo rap. This shit is very satanic, man. And Esau Edom is finna push out a lot of enchantments to try to uphold his king. That's why scripture says stand down with thine enchantment. He's finna try to stand with him. Like, we finna see some shit, man.
Yeah.
You know, like Eve is a heavy vessel of wickedness, man, because she absorbs all this shit.
Yes.
You know, because she get a little perch, you know, to go with. Like, when you think about paganism and Satanism, like, there's perks that come with it. That's why people are inclined to it, because of the perks. And he has a system that pretty much rewards the woman, all right, for being wicked. You know? So just be mindful, you know, we gotta be mindful in these times how we move, man, because Esau's gonna get very, very satanic. He's gonna bring out, like I say, that little astro world shit. They're just a little glimpse of what this man does behind the scenes, man.
It still went on 9/11.
Yeah. No. All right, go ahead.
I'm finishing off. And it says, or how shall I defile whom the Lord have not defiled? And it says, from the top of the rocks I see him, and from the hills I behold him. Lo, the people shall dwell alone, and shall not be reckoned among the nations. But that was, hey.
That's in 23?
Yeah.
Yep, so it says the people shall dwell alone, shall not be reckoned amongst the nations, which means what? We're going to increase in status. We're going to be rulers. All right, we're not going to be counted. All right, the men of Israel are going to be guys on earth. We're not going to be average Edomite, you know, these go bulldog Edomites, you see, or these other heathens, man. Because you look at these heathens, all right, look at Moab, he ain't got it, man. All right, these niggas always somewhere taking a picture or something, you know, confused. Right. Like, these heathens don't got it. Like, when the Most High is finna elevate us to in the earth, man, it's gonna be on a whole another level, man.
You say the feeble amongst you shall be as
David.
As David.
The house of David should be his God. You know, the Alahayim, man. You see? We finna come into a whole new way of being, man. All right? You still in that number 23?
You want some more of it?
Yeah, quick jump down. Bring that on my
47 and 9.
Yeah, 40.
49 and 7.
49 and 7, then jump to 10.
Con. This is Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 7. Concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent?
His wisdom no more in Teman, because Teman, was the smartest, all right, tribe of Esau Edom. So what's the Most High saying, man? He's great. See, the Most High is mocking this man. Like, where your wisdom at? You know? He's mocking him because Esau knows that he has had an advantage in the earth through what? Witchcraft. Right? And the wisdom that he was illuminated with on the left hand side. You see?
Say Babylon, the glory of the Chaldeans.
The glory of the Chaldeans. See, now that glory is fake. You know? He like Esau like Jordan with the Wizards, man.
Damn.
You know? This is the
Shaq on the Celtics.
Yeah.
Damn.
He couldn't even get on court. The ball coming back this way.
Right.
You know? He's Esau, man. He ain't got it no more, man. See? So
Jeremiah 49:7, concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shai of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent?
His counsel perished from the prudent, you know? Because Esau, I say, he prides himself on, being smart. Like, we hear these niggas talk, about the Neuralink. Yeah, see, we figured out.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we figured out the billionaires in the mind, and how to, erase all sad thoughts.
He mapped out the whole thing.
Yeah, he done mapped out everything. That nigga be capping, don't he? This nigga be capping hard, man.
Yeah.
Now he knows some shit.
Yeah.
He tapped in, but this nigga be capping a lot too, man.
Yep.
He don't got this shit. This nigga guessing. That's why he's experimenting on you niggas, man.
Right. Selling
All right.
dreams.
Yeah, this juice, this is experiment. Because you think if Esau tap into immortality, he gonna give it to you niggas first?
No.
All right? Or some type of enhancement to your body, he gonna give it to you niggas first? Absolutely not, man. You're an experiment. He's trying to tap into immortality, and he's using you for the experiment, man.
Move loud, right?
Yeah.
He getting real-time data off them niggas in real time. He ain't got to take it to the lab no more. He can put it out and see what it do.
And your ass gonna come to him.
Right, exactly. It says, is counsel perished from the prudent?
Yep.
Is their wisdom vanished?
Yeah, their wisdom vanished.
Verse 10.
He's mocking them, man. Go ahead.
Verse 10.
Yep.
Jeremiah 49:10.
Yep.
But I have made Esau bare.
Esau's becoming bare. He's being stripped from his secrecy. See, because one of the things that he used to be able to get away with, was secrecy, man. But now it's in the open.
Yep.
All right, it's coming knowledge. All right, especially with these lower level Edomites.
Yep.
All right, you have Jacob say something every now and then, But with these lower level Edomites, they going all into this nigga. What he doing? Like they exposing the graphene. All right, they exposing. All right, what the juice is doing to your immune system. You see, they going into what this man. That's why it's such a big resistance, man. The resistance is coming from this man being made bare.
Yep.
All right? Yeah. So this man is being made bare, right? Before his destruction is gonna go into it, bro.
I have uncovered his secret places.
Yep, I have uncovered his secret places, bro.
And he shall not be able to hide himself.
He shall not be able to hide himself. You see? Esau ain't in the shadows no more. He's exposed. All right? This devil is exposed. Like what's the guy? A call for uprising? That YouTube channel. Yeah, he been on fire lately. He going to all the rituals. He bringing out everything, man. You see? Everything, you can't hide yourself anymore. Now, people look at a concert different. People look at TV different.
Music videos.
Yeah, music different. The war shows. No, you're looking at that totally different now. The veil is uncovered, man. You see that covering cast they spoke over like that? That covering cast is coming out. All right, like a woman that you into, First you miss all the look, the red flags, you miss it. But then after a while, what happened, man? Once you get exposed on one thing, now you start recalculating everything. Like, hold on, wait a minute. Thought your mama stayed in Charlotte.
Right. Right. Rapping like a motherfucker.
Yeah. That's how it is with Esau, man. This shit ain't adding up, man.
You know, we were saying that last week. You know, when Esau his speeches, it be like you said, it be something you have watched, but then you rewatch it from another a heightened, you know, sense of watching, and you be like, oh, this guy's the devil. And that's not just us. That's like you said. That's Edomite. That's regular ass, simple ass Jake in the world. You go back and watching old Tupac videos and watching, you know, all of that stuff that when you were ignorant, you didn't know no better about. But now you're watching it from not an entertainment state. You're watching it from a critique state.
Yep. Even with that Tupac, like I said, brother Elder Five Form, brother GMS Freedom Mosai, out there in London. But he did a tough video, like an hour, 48 minutes. But he has pictures of Tupac reading books from Madame Blavatsky, which is one of those top warlocks. She was from Russia, but she moved to America, man, up there in New York.
He was a demon.
Yeah, he was a warlock, man. You see?
You know, not to get on him, but I was watching something too. They were talking about how all of that was a big sacrifice, was a big ritual.
Yeah.
Like the street he died on, Flamingo, you know, the names of Mike Tyson and Orlando, all those names were all part of a ritual. And then the guy I was watching, he said, even to the last words of what Tupac said, to the cop's name was Christ. And it was all a ritual. He was like, fuck you. Like, damn, like, you be thinking all this shit just be regular shit, and this is like, yo, everything you do is a form of blasphemy to the Heavenly Father, man.
And then you remember on that last CD, Machiavelli, he was on the cross.
He was on the cross.
And see, the brother broke it down. Remember, Yahweh Shah had a 3.5-year ministry. So when you go from the time that Pop got out of jail, it was like 3.5 years. That's when he really became global.
Yeah.
You know, he was popping a little bit, but he really became global after he got out of jail. Pretty much had like a 3.5-year run, and then what? They killed him. But then they resurrected him through music.
And then when they had that hologram, they did that hologram 7 years from the time of him dying, which 7 years, 7 days. You know, it's all rituals, man. You know, that anti-Messiah spirit that Esau pushes out. Mm-hmm. 7-day theory.
Yep.
Jeremiah 49:10, it says, but I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not.
Yeah, because the exposure gonna lead to destruction and him going to captivity. You know, his empire is being destroyed. Why? Because this man is going to go into captivity. A lot of these Edomites will be put to death. Alright? Because like these Edomites that we see, they're going to die.
Right.
And if you're an American, you're going to die.
Yeah, if you're an American, you're done. Alright? Only the elites, you know, the Edomites in Europe, they're going straight to captivity. You know? Now, I know they're going to be gathered up, but it's going to be a global slaughter of Edomites and the remnant. Alright? Because you Edomites got a remnant, but it's for captivity. All right, most side as the remnant of Israel for what? Rulership. The remnant of you Edomites going into captivity, man. You know? You finna feel it, man. And that's why pretty much we're drinking the dregs of this cup of captivity, man, because like I say, man, it'd be hard to go to work and try to play that part, man. You know?
Right.
You get instantly mad just looking at a nigga, man.
Right.
Soon as a nigga close car door, you mad. You see this nigga, you know?
Schedules.
Yeah, nigga schedule. Then nigga so dumb and effeminate.
Right.
You know?
Want to talk to you?
Yeah. I'm listening to the apostle. You know, this nigga tell you seen the fourth quarter. No, nigga. No, nigga.
You pay attention like, bro.
Yeah.
Watch the fight this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know they killed off like so nigga, what? We still here. Right. If that nigga was living, we still be working here, getting paid the same goddamn thing.
Right.
Man. I'm not gonna talk about these niggas for 9 hours, man.
I got a precept out.
You got it, man.
2 Thessalonians 2:3, it says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there be a falling away first.
Yeah, and see, we fell away.
Yes.
All right, as a people, man. You know, that's why you saw they put all these bywords on us, you know, because we fell away from who we truly are, man. And our ways, man, our customs, boy.
It says, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
The son of perdition. See, now he's being revealed. All right. If you got to guess about who the devil is, all right, you done. You so far behind. You know. If you need an explanation of why this man is the devil, all right, and what this man is doing in real time. Like I say, he's normalized. He's having rituals, all right, in front of billions of people.
Yeah.
He's doing a ritual. It's another video I want to do called for uprising. Now they finna erect these big giant statues that can move, and they're gonna have it set up where it can portray pictures of athletes. You know, they can make it seem, they can turn the statue into whatever image they want. You know. Yeah, man. It's like this man is finna take it.
Niggas upgrading idol worship.
Yeah, this nigga's finna take it there.
Right. Meanwhile, Jake think they enemy is a nigga that live across the street.
Yeah.
You know,
63rd Street.
yes.
I don't like Elsa Howe from Mississippi say, how the hell I got a beef with you because of where my mama stayed
Right.
when I was born?
I was born.
Yeah, like I had a choice to stay here. Like it just happened to be where my mama stayed. All right. O block. Like goddamn.
Right.
What can I do?
Exactly.
You know?
You was in the womb like you could be a blood crib.
Yeah.
Nigga picked it off the shelf
Yeah.
on his way down here. Stay on old block.
You got generational feuds based on the color, or what street or what side of town niggas stay on.
And they be family.
Yeah.
Right. Meanwhile, Esau running them up.
Yeah.
And goddamn, he done deceive you to the point where you don't even see him. You know, see him as the enemy. You know, they always say that he being revealed now though. Hey, by process of elimination, this nigga the devil, man.
Yep.
All right, he's your enemy. Yep.
Done.
Yep.
I was like, I lost it. It was like numbers 23 and 20.
Yep. You just read that. How long is that?
We probably got like a minute.
Okay,
Numbers 23.
And see, he's trying to find blame on the elect. Because he knows that if we have fault, all right, then he can have his way with us. But if there's no blame, all right, that's what I see what Yahweh shot pretty much like when it's spirit. Yahweh shot sacrificed himself to cover us from this nigga trying to blame us in these times. You see that? Yahweh shot had this thing mapped out. Well, he knew we was gonna get the victory. That's why he said it is done.
Right.
He knew we was gonna get the. That's why I said the joy set before him, he endured the cross. When you read Hebrews 12 and 2, Yahweh Shah blood is covering us from this nigga's enchantments, man. And this nigga trying to put, make us guilty, man. Go ahead.
This is Numbers 23 and 20, and it says, "Behold, I have received commandment to bless,
He received commandment to bless. Go ahead.
and he has blessed,
Yep.
and I cannot reverse it."
I cannot reverse it. You see? Yahweh Shah said it is done. Esau, he can't uncrucify Yahweh Shah. He done. This man is finished, man. All right? Go ahead.
And it says, "And he have not beheld iniquity in Jacob."
We have not beheld iniquity in Jacob. That's the elect that believe on Yahweh Shah.
Remember this, sir.
Our belief in Yahweh Shah, all right, is what? Sustaining us from iniquity. Go ahead.
Neither had he seen perverseness in Israel.
Yep, go ahead.
The Lord the Lord is God is with him, and the shout of the king is among them.
Yep.
And Yahweh Bashim Yahushai brought them out of Egypt. He had as it were the strength of a unicorn.
Yep, go ahead.
Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob.
Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob. That's the elect. See? Most High not ignorant of what this man was doing this time. That's why he covered us. You see that?
Yeah, he knew he was going to put pork in our food.
Yeah, all this old crazy shit.
It says, "Neither is there any divinations against Israel.
Yep.
According to this time, it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, who have Yahweh Bashim Yahushai wrought."
Yeah, so now Esau is looking like, how do they come together? Like, what is the Most High doing with these people, man? All right, they coming out all these situations, these enchantments is not phasing them. Because Esau keep up with our lives, man. He like, these men are serious. All right? these men are dead serious. Like, they practice what they preach, you know. Their life is dedicated to chant my shit down. You know? That's why, hey, we give this nigga no rest. There's a video going up all the time, man. All right? And Esau has people that he pays to watch these things, man.
Yeah.
This man, like, they got shifts watching the prophets, man.
Yeah.
All right? Like you say, in the spirit, what we doing, we're wearing this nigga out, man. You know? we wearing them down, man. It's gonna get to a point where he gonna get real crazy. He gonna get to bite ears and shit.
They fighting dirty.
All right.
Oh, you got it, bro.
Okay. Well, with that, you know, we pray that you brothers, all right, and you few sisters were edified. Once again, we'll give all praise and glory to
Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Rakakadash.
The honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being a great example to his younger brothers, and peace and blessed salutations to the whole elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
Y'all go right now?